After 2 years of making Eras Tour commissions, the tour's coming to an end, and so are my custom orders. In part 1, I started a heart dress, continued with the lover bodysuit, and fully finished a Speak Now dress, so let's get on with part 2. Okay, I finally got the lining for the heart dress, so that is what we're going to hopefully finish up on. I also did get the trim for it. It's not the exact same. I don't know why it's so hard to find a trim like the original one that I had. Like, I've scoured the entire internet and I just can't find anything as good as the first one that I ever got. But this will do. It does the trick. So I do have that pinned on to this. I just need to actually sew it down. But I'm gonna cut the lining first. That way everything is like cut, and then we can just sew and keep sewing today. I don't know why, I just powered through this entire dress and just like didn't record. So that's great. I haven't made this one in so long, but it just like came back to me like muscle memory and I just was at it. But the dress is done and it's so cute. I really do love this one. I feel like this is really like what kickstarted the whole Eras tour for me, was this exact dress. So it's always fun to bring it back. So this is done and that checks off everything I wanted to do today. So tomorrow will be a new day and we'll continue on more Eras tour outfits, but I'm very happy to get this one fully out of the way today. Okay, today we're gonna continue with the lover bodysuit. I mentioned probably in the last clip of this that this little part was a little bit crooked. Like both of these sides weren't very parallel, so I took off some pieces here to kind of adjust that line. Basically this line was a little bit longer than this one, so I'm just gonna try to like readjust it a little bit down further so that it is a little bit more parallel. When I have this laying down on my table and like I'm looking at it from like this point of view, it looks like it lines up, but then obviously like front facing it didn't, so I need to be really careful about that. And I think I just need to kind of pick it up every now and then and like look at it from afar to make sure it all lines up nicely. But yeah, I'm gonna fix that and then I'm just gonna continue bedazzling as much as I can. I really want to finish this week if possible, so that's the priority. We're just gonna be bedazzling. Okay, so I've run out of my lighter beads that kind of cover the whole thing, so I only got like halfway through this cup. So I'm gonna order more, and then I went ahead and did pretty much like the straps too, and I did a bit more at the bottom here as well, kind of filled it out up to the fringe, and I started putting the sequins onto here, and I think it's really starting to like pull it together a lot more. Obviously I can't like finish like filling that out because like this isn't filled out yet, but I just wanted to see kind of what it was gonna look like, and I think that really is like gonna be the finishing touch on making it look more like tailors and kind of ombreing it all together. I think for the bottom I'm also gonna kind of ombre the sequins into the skirt so that it looks a little bit more seamless and not just like bodysuit skirt fringe. But anyway, I need to order more of those so that I can continue filling out everything. And yeah, I feel like it's one of those days where I did so much but it doesn't look like I added that much. But slowly but surely it's coming together, you know? Slowly but surely. Okay, it's the next day and I've gotten the beads in. These came in very quick. I did also start putting in more sequins today and I think it's really coming together like on this side. I put a little bit on that side and then on the straps. I think that's really adding like a really cool touch to it. So very excited about that. And then I also did go ahead and add tape to the back of where all the lines will be. So I'm really ready to just like go at it again. I'm just gonna keep filling everything out as much as I can and hopefully power through this in the next like couple of days. Like I really want to finish in the next few days. It's always so hard to guesstimate like how many of these you're gonna end up using. So maybe I won't even have enough to like do it in the next few days, but hopefully I do. But yeah, let's get to it. I am gonna be watching Gilmore Girls and rhinestoning for the rest of the night. Okay, it's been a couple of hours and I basically have the whole front completely bedazzled. So I finished both cups and then I did this one panel on this side and then I did all of this on this side, like kind of going into the back a little bit. So we're getting there. Like I said, I do feel like this is a little bit sparser than the rest, so I might redo that, but I'm just gonna get through the rest of it first. So I just have the back, which should be quicker because obviously it's like less because it's scooped back and everything. But yeah, I think I'm like done for tonight because my back is killing me, but I'm feeling really good about it and I think it's starting to look really good. I really do think that these little sequins are what really brings it to life the most. So I'm really excited to finish filling that out and kind of like ombreing them in. I think that's gonna really add like a great finishing touch, but I love the way it's looking so far. I finished a whole other bag of these light pink ones, so I think I might have to order another one to finish off the back, but otherwise, yeah, looking good, feeling good about it. I will continue hopefully tomorrow. I'm so sorry if you can hear my AC blasting right now, but we have such a bad heat wave right now in LA. My AC works very poorly and I am melting away. I worked on this yesterday, which I filmed, but I didn't like talk at all. And then I did a little bit more this morning and we've actually gotten pretty far with it. I think I really just want to try to get done within the next like day or two. Like I'm determined, I just want to sit here and do it. I'll show you guys kind of where I'm at. This is what it's looking like so far. I really think these sequins are adding so much to it. Like I think it's starting to look a lot more like Taylor's just with that bit in it. Because I think with just the rhinestones, it kind of just looks bland. So these really add so much and I think it helps kind of diffuse the harsh line of the fringe as well, so I really love that. I still have the back to do. I've done like a little bit on this side on the back, but I think I just want to rhinestone the whole thing fully today. I think that might be my goal, so that then after that I just have to do all the hand sequins and then it'll be done. Like it's really not, I say it's not that much, but it kind of is. But I feel like it is going by kind of quickly, or at least like it hasn't felt terribly long. I think because there's not that much of a pattern to follow and like most of the beads are one color, I think it makes it really a lot easier than like the Midnights one has a really intricate pattern. So it was a lot of like thinking of like, let's do these beads and then do these and then like, you know, kind of altering more between colors and sizes and stuff, versus this one is mostly just the light pink. So I can kind of like mindlessly do it a lot more and not have to think about it. We are gonna get to it. Hopefully we get a good amount done today. If not, well, I don't think we're gonna get all of it done, but I want to at least try to get most of the rhinestoning done today. That is the goal. Okay, it's the next day and my extra rhinestones finally came in. It is nighttime, but we're gonna get rhinestoning. I want to finish rhinestoning today. That's the goal. Guys, I never thought the day would come, but I finally finished bedazzling this completely. Like, it is fully bedazzled. Obviously, we're not done with the sequining part, but I think I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow to just finish it off with that. I'm so excited about it. It looks so good and I just can't believe I'm done rhinestoning this. Literally never thought the day would come. Okay, it's the next morning and I am determined to hopefully finish this morning. I feel like we could. I feel like we don't have too much left. The front is pretty much like done. I think I'm just gonna add a little bit more to the sides. I think this side needs a little bit more. And then it's just the back. And the back doesn't have that much. It's just kind of like the straps coming down here and then a little bit down at the bottom. And then it just has a few kind of spare ones here and there, kind of like I've put a few in the front. I feel good about it. I'm just gonna like binge watch some TV and hand sew, and I feel like we could get it done today. I'm so excited about this. Like, I just want to get it done. I'm so sorry if my AC is loud. It is so freaking hot in LA right now. I cannot function. Okay, we have run into our second problem, is that I'm running out of these sequins. I have literally like maybe 10 left in here. And the front I think looks really solid. I like the way it looks. I don't think it needs more, but we haven't finished the back yet. I finished kind of like the straps and kind of like this top part, but the bottom should be kind of like an ombre, like full effect, kind of like the front is, and I definitely don't have enough. But I went on to Amazon, which is where I got them originally, and they're out of stock. So I'm going to go ahead and scour the internet and see what I can find, because obviously it has to be the same color and the same size for it to look right. I think I could buy a slightly bigger size and kind of put it towards the front too, so it looks intentional, and I think it would like be fine, but I need it to be the exact same color. So I'm like really scared. I'm just gonna like see what I can find, hope for the best, because I really want to finish this. And I can't believe I didn't get like 2 packets of this initially. I just think with things like this, like the sequins and the little like rhinestones, you just literally never know how much you're actually gonna use, because it looks like very little but it ends up being a lot, or like vice versa, it looks like a lot, ends up being really little. It's so hard to like feel it out, and I've never worked with these sequins either, so I didn't know how it would work out. But aside from that, I really love the way it's looking. I think it's so cute. And yeah, once we have the sequins and finish the back, then it'll be fully done, but this is as far as I can get right now, so not too mad about it. Okay, we're moving on to our next custom order, which is this Reputation outfit. I'm actually shocked nobody else has ordered this one yet. I think it's such a fun one. I love this performance of King of My Heart, 10 out of 10. I've already made the pattern. I actually feel like it'll be quite easy. It's basically just an oversized kind of jacket, and then the side seams here kind of open up into zippers. So I already got zippers for that. Like I got some really like fun gold zippers. So these are like the side ones that are a little bit shorter, and then this is like the main front one. And as far as the gold trim, I wasn't able to find a gold trim that like looked good, that didn't look like cheesy and bad. So my alternative to it is I got this gold fabric that I'm just going to like sew onto the black sequins in the same pattern obviously as the original. But I think this is gonna work better than doing a trim, because gold trims can so quickly look costumey and like really cheap, because they're just like, I don't know, something about gold just like doesn't look great. And I scoured like all of Etsy to try to find something, couldn't find anything. So that's gonna be my best bet, and I think it's gonna look a little bit cleaner and better. I'm gonna go ahead and cut out the front and back pieces with the sequins, and then I think we're going to lay on the gold with the design on it, and then once that is put together, then we can like cut out the lining and like piece it all together. But I think it'll be easier to put the gold on obviously when we have just like a flat piece of fabric to work with. So let's get cutting. Okay, I've been trying to figure out what my best like scenario is to put these gold strips onto the fabric, because this gold fabric has elasticity to it, which is great normally. But when you're trying to sew it on, it stretches out, which makes it quite difficult to sew down. And also the sequins are stretchy as well because they're on mesh. So it was just like puckering a lot and like stretching out, and it was really hard, even like if I pinned it down, for it to kind of like stay. But I think I somewhat figured it out. One, just doing it really slowly, but two, I interfaced the sequins as well, which also was just necessary because for the jacket to like lay a little bit flatter. So that helped it so that the sequins won't stretch as much. I was able to get this bit of it on, which I think looks good. So I'm gonna do the same thing for the other side, and then we'll add the other strips. So there's like one gold strip like this, and then there's another one that comes down here, and then there's gold along the center front as well. And then I need to look at a picture of the back. I haven't looked at the back very well. I don't know what it really looks like. So hard to find like a quality picture. Maybe I just have to go look at videos of it. The Reputation Stadium tour, which is what this outfit is from, used to be on Netflix, and it's not anymore. They took it down last year or earlier this year. It was semi-recently. I'm so mad about it. I used to watch it all the time. It's such a great tour. And then they took it down, so I can't just like watch it. I need to like find a YouTube clip of it or something. Let's make up for it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. So I'm cutting out the interfacing, getting that on there, and then doing the gold bit. I feel like once I have kind of the gold pieces in place for this piece, it's actually going to be quite easy to finish up. Like I don't think it's going to be a hard piece to like sew or anything, but I do think just like the little gold bits are going to be the more tedious part of this process. But otherwise, like it really isn't that crazy of a design or like an order comparatively to other ones I've done. I'm excited to get it done. I think those zippers are going to look so nice. I love working with like decorative type zippers like that. I think they just look so nice. I'm excited to put it all together. I think the goal for today is hopefully just to get all this kind of gold on the front at least. Maybe start to work my way to the back, but at least get the front bit kind of pieced together, I think is the goal. It's been like a week, but I finally got these in and we can finally finish this bodysuit. I want to finish it today. It's gonna be done. I can't remember what I filmed previously, but I basically found the same ones, just like the tiniest bit bigger. So like here's the original size and here's the new one. It's like not that crazy big of a difference, but it is the exact same color. So thank God for that. That's what I was more worried about because I feel like the size of it won't matter that much, I don't think, when it's like on the back. So that being said, let's get sewing. I basically just have to do this little like back ombre portion, and then if I have extras, I think I might just like fill in a little bit more at the top and maybe a little bit more on the sides, but I'm just gonna focus on getting kind of like this same like front thing that I've got going on like back here. Let's get to it. Not believe I finished this. I'm obsessed. I think it looks so cute. I think it turned out better than I imagined. I didn't know what the skirt would look like with it, but it looks so cute. I sent a picture to my customer and she loves it, and I just, I'm obsessed. The way this little skirt just like shimmers and shines. Oh, I love it. I'm obsessed. I cannot wait to take this off the form. It's been on there for so long. She's officially done and ready to be shipped out. One more Eras Tour outfit done and ready. I can't believe this is actually like almost coming to an end. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I worked on this for a full day without filming any of it because I, like always, have a trip planned and I have to get this done before then. I don't know what is up with me and planning so many trips throughout the year, knowing that my job is to sew things and I can't do that virtually. But I will say it's always a great motivator to just like get things done. So all that being said, I'll show you guys where I'm at with it. I basically just have the whole like front done. So I have all the gold bits on it. I have the zippers in on the sides as well. I don't know how well you can see that. And the back also has the gold bits on it. So I'm gonna work on making the sleeve. This one's a bit of a like drop shoulder kind of baggy situation. So the sleeve is gonna be like basically less curved and kind of baggier. That's kind of what I'm gonna be going for. And then I realized this does actually have a hood. I don't know why I thought it didn't. It felt weird that it didn't for a second there because there's no like collar to it either. But I was watching videos of her in it at the Reputation tour on YouTube, and then I realized it does have a hood. It's so hard to find like the back side of all these designs all the time because obviously all the pictures are always from the front, and like videos are so quick and they're usually again also from the front. So it's like on like quick turns or like sides where you can kind of see that she does have a hood. So I will also have to pattern that out. But I'm gonna start with the sleeve, and then I also need to cut out the lining for it. I don't have the lining at all, so I do also need to do that. But I do like where it's going. It did take me a bit to figure out the gold situation on it. I will say adding a shit ton more pins onto it did help to like keep it flat and not move around too much. Yeah, it was a slow one, and I did break I think 3 needles yesterday, which is also why I wasn't filming, because I was this close to a mental breakdown and I just never want to film when I'm in that state. So today is hopefully gonna be easier day. I think I got like the hardest bits out of the way. Now it's kind of just like putting it all together. So I'm gonna start by patterning out the sleeve and then we will go from there. Okay, my camera died in the middle of the day there, so I did not film everything, but I made the pattern for the sleeve and the hood and got that cut out. I cut out the full lining, put it together, and then this is what the shell of the piece is looking like so far. So I got the hood on there with the gold kind of rim on it, and then I have sleeves on there also with their gold rim. I have to fix this side of the zipper. It just like isn't laying very flat here at the top of it. This one actually lays like perfectly, so I don't know how I did this one and like the other one didn't turn out the same, but I'm gonna fix it so it looks the same. So yeah, basically have the whole like shell done. So once I have that zipper situation fixed, then all I really have to do is add the lining, which I've already pieced together, and then yeah, just kind of like finish it all off. I'm excited. It is so heavy of a piece. It's been kind of hard to work with, but I think I'm finally seeing it start to like get pieced together, and I'm feeling good about it. I have a call here in a second, so I don't know if I'm going to continue today or not, but I do feel like we can finish this within the next day or so. Okay, I feel confident about it now. I've just been powering through this next order and forgot to vlog completely, but I'm starting on this pink folklore dress, making another one of these. And this is my last Era Store commission I'm making. And I like, it still doesn't feel real to me. That being said, I am going to one of the shows in Indianapolis and I will be making my outfit for it and my friend's outfits. But as far as like commissions from strangers, this is like the last one. I'm not really counting like my friends as that. And it is just crazy. My friend Yana is visiting right now. She is actually here for a friend's baby shower. So she's there right now and I've just been working, but like have to power through this because I'm about to go on a trip and I need to get it sent out before I can leave. So I really need to just like get through it. But thank God Yana is also a designer. She is shown with me at New York Fashion Week every year that I've done it. You probably recognize her from that. And she's obviously a very skilled and talented designer who specializes in like lingerie. So anyway, once I get to the applique part of this, which I hopefully will get to it within the next day or two, she can definitely just like help me power through it, which will be so nice. But yeah, so far I have kind of the top, like I've draped the top and I'm starting to piece it all together. I cut out the skirt because it's a circle skirt, but I haven't cut out all the little extra flounces and things that it has on the side. So I need to do that. But I think I just want to put together the top first and then kind of make my way to the skirt. I think the top's actually the harder part to make, so I just kind of want to get that out of the way. But yeah, I can't believe this is our last Era Store commission. It's been a long time coming, pun intended, if you're a Taylor fan. But I'm also really excited to just like move on and start to make my own pieces again. Like this has been a really fun kind of like side quest for the last literally 2 years, but I'm ready to just be me again and not be recreating. But this whole process has like truly taught me so much about custom orders, about making different types of garments, just about like myself and like my capabilities. So it's been really fruitful in a lot of ways, but I'm ready to get it done. So I don't know how much I'm really going to be filming of this because I feel like I'm just in powering through mode right now, where I don't want to think about setting up my camera to film, but also I do want to film like the last bits of like the last Era Store outfit I'm making. So TBD, we will see how much I get through. But yeah, that is the update. I can't remember if I told you guys that I don't have enough of the trim that I originally used. So Yana and I went to Mood this morning.
Also, Yana's here.
Yana's here.
Across the
this
country.
This is as close as we could find to my original one, and it was $150 a yard.
We tried really hard.
Yeah, so anyway,
the best we could do.
It was the best we could find, unfortunately. Yana is gonna dye it for me.
I'm a master
She's
dyer.
a master dyer.
So, Rit dye, all purpose. The lady kind of scared us because she was saying something and I thought she was saying about the materials, but since it's all like synthetic, it'll all dye together. I have a plan. But we've got fuchsia and we've got violet.
So we're trying to get kind of this nice
Like a cool toned magenta.
Yeah.
So I think it'll work.
I did an awful awful job of vlogging the last bits of all of these orders. I'm still finishing this one up. We ended up not being able to properly dye the trim that we got at Mood. It just like didn't take the color on very well and it like washed out really easily. So I ended up contacting my customer and she like didn't actually need it October 1st like she had originally said. She was like, oh, I can get it mid-October and it's fine. So I ended up ordering my original trim and dyed it, and now I'm just hand sewing that on. The black Reputation outfit, I realized I literally didn't vlog like any of it basically, but I did send it out and she did post this on her stories, so it fit and it looks really cute. So that's that, and I'm literally just finishing this one up, and then it's my last Eras Tour outfit, and I am just grateful to be done. Really grateful for the entire experience, grateful for all of you that stuck around if you're not Taylor Swift fans but have just watched me do this anyway. I'm really excited to get back into sewing other things. I have a lot of other projects coming up, and yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!